Former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick and his friend and partner in crime, Bobby Ferguson, are back in the headlines since tonight.
Now that they've left prison, they asked a federal judge to allow them to step away from supervised release so they can resume their lives. And today, a judge said no to both. Local 4's Rod Maloney live tonight with the reasons behind this ruling. Rod.
Okay, so let's recap. Kwame and Ferguson were both convicted of turning City Hall into a criminal enterprise. That's what the Fed said at the time. Kwame gets clemency from former President Trump, and then he leaves prison in 2022. Bobby Ferguson had compassionate release during COVID. He got out. So they decided that they wanted to be relieved from having to report to the federal government anymore. They asked Judge Nancy Edmonds for that, and she said, not thinking so. Judge Nancy Edmonds noted in her decision Kwame Kilpatrick's paid about $5,000 to the city, and he still owes a significant amount of restitution, $192,500 to the Internal Revenue Service. What's more, she noted, Kilpatrick has a history of spending his money on lavish lifestyle rather than paying off his obligations, citing a recent example. Defendant and his wife sought to raise $800,000 to purchase a residence in a gated luxury community in Orlando, Florida. While that effort was later canceled, it demonstrates a desire to resume his former lifestyle rather than a focus on repaying the debts he owes.
Conspiracies, absolutely not.
Then the judge referred to this Today Show interview that he did last year, where defendant admitted committing perjury and lying about his extramarital affair, but flatly denied committing the 24 federal crimes of which he was found guilty. Such statements, she wrote, undermine society's faith in our criminal justice system and do not show an acceptance of responsibility. At that, she denied Kwame's request. As for Bobby Ferguson, who tells the court he followed his probation and mentored others after getting out of prison, the judge noted he still owes more than $2.5 million to the city and is currently paying a mere $100 a month. She said that she has not identified any new or unforeseen circumstances that would warrant early termination. Kwame Kilpatrick still owes $1.5 million to the city. At least that's what the judge says. Kwame's trying to get out of that. She said, no, you still owe it. In the meantime, they have about a year or two left on their federal oversight. Reporting live, Rod Maloney, Local 4.
Okay, Rod, thank you.